Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Fred and Finn, and we are going to demonstrate all of Finn's on-leash obedience commands. But first we're going to start out by identifying the equipment. Fred has a standard 6-foot web training leash, which he keeps folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give a correction, which is just a tiny tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment. And you'll be introduced to that tomorrow when you pick Finn up. As you see, Finn is sitting nicely next to Fred's left. That's where all of our obedience begins. The first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. The command is Finn, heel. Heeling is proper leash walking, not pulling ahead or forging behind, sitting nicely every time Fred stops his feet. We've taught that so that when you cross the street or you stop to talk to somebody, Finn sits nicely instead of trying to jump on them and greet them. Nice job, Finn. Nice automatic sit. Heeling teaches self-control and gets him walking nicely with you so you can enjoy your walk with your dog and you don't dread it. Nice automatic sit. You saw that small tug and release on the collar if he didn't do his automatic sit. The next command we're going to show you is the sit stay. Fred will take his left hand an inch from his muzzle and tell Finn to stay. He'll then turn and face him and walk out to the end of his 6-foot leash. You want to start this out at 30 seconds, increasing distance and time all the way up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns to his dog, he will walk all the way around him as an added distraction and stop back at his shoulders, where Finn is expecting another command, and they take off heeling. And you can see he's walking nicely with Fred. He's enjoying himself. Good boy, Finn. And the more you practice this, the better he'll get at it, and the more it'll calm him down. It'll keep him busy, giving him a job. Nice automatic sit. We'll show you that sit stay again. Left hand 1 inch from his muzzle with a firm stay. Walk out to the end of your leash. This time we're going to demonstrate the come on command, and it's Finn come, and he comes in and he sits right in front of you, and that way you can love him and greet him and praise him once he comes in and sits. Again, that helps with greeting guests or just even you when you're coming home from work or just walking in the house. Nice automatic sit. Good job, Finn. Nice automatic sit. Again, good job. You see him looking up at Fred. That eye contact is so incredible. Again, sit, stay. Fred will walk out to the end of his leash and we'll demonstrate that come on command again. If you're in a fenced-in area or in your living room, you can eventually drop the leash and start practicing that way. And they take off heeling again. These stationary commands are great to practice right inside your living room. Heeling can tend to be hard practicing inside, but your sits, your stays, your downs, and your comes, they can all be practiced right inside your house. So he knows to have be well-mannered in your home as well. Beautiful sits he's doing. The next command we're going to set up for is one of our downs, and you see Finn is seated next to Fred nicely. He's going to take his left hand flat down to the ground with the word down. Finn doesn't do it. You heard Fred say no, and then you say stay, and again, like the sit, you walk out to the end of your leash. Again, increasing time and distance with this. When Fred returns to his dog, again, he will walk all the way around Finn as an added distraction, and Finn is supposed to remain laying down until Fred gets back to his shoulder, and they take off heeling again. These downs, you're going to start out at 30 seconds and work all the way up to 5 minutes. You get a dog that can stay down for 5 minutes and they'll be asleep. Finn is working really hard. You should be proud of him. We are. Good job, Finn. We'll show you that down from heel again with your dog seated. Flat palm of your hand to the ground, down, and stay. And you'll walk out to the end of the leash. This time Fred will call his dog, Finn come. Finn runs in and sits nicely at Fred, waiting for his next command, and they take off heeling again. He's a very good boy, a little stubborn from time to time, but a good boy. Nice automatic sit. I love that eye contact with Fred. Good job. Now we're going to set up for our last command, and our last command is down from a distance. So with your dog seated, leave him in a sit stay. Start close and eventually get out to the end of your leash. You'll turn to face the dog, and this time with your right hand, flat palm down to the ground, and you'll tell him to down. He didn't do it, so Fred's going to do it again. Flat palm down to the ground. He likes to be close, so he's kind of a Velcro dog, so he kind of does these things a little bit in closer position. So Fred will just move in a little closer, and we'll show you. I tend to like when they don't do it right on the video, because it gives you an idea of how to correct it, instead of being like, oh, he did it, I don't know what to do if he doesn't. Perfect. These are all of his on-leash commands that he has learned here. He has done a great job. We really enjoyed working with your boy. And when you come tomorrow to pick him up, we will go over all of this with you and give you your first lesson and let you get your hands on the leash. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and have a great day.